Oh, he gets into some sick poses, dude. This is not good, Hasbro. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Gameverse Spider-Man Peter Parker black suit. It's Marvel Hasbro Gameverse 2. This has to be one of the biggest letdowns of 2025. This figure could have been one of the greatest Marvel Legends ever made. Let's open it. Obviously, stay to the end. We will do some swaps and some size comparisons and all that fun stuff. Like I said before, this was one of the figures that I was most excited for. And I remember when they first teased with the, the whole Hasbro panel, and I didn't get a close look at it, and I go, holy cow, that figure looks amazing. I made a TikTok about it. I did a few videos about it, and I was just so excited. And then I read a comment, and they were like, there's no butterfly joints. I said, no freaking way. I said, there's no way that there's no butterfly joints. And then I looked at the pictures closer, and I went, there's no butterfly joints on a Spider-Man figure in 2025. And I went, no freaking way. And I actually canceled. I had a pre-order and I canceled it. And then so many people were asking me to do a review of this guy. So I went and bought another one. And I will most likely be throwing this into the garbage pail.
Hey, yo!
Unless it surprises me. Like, listen, this figure could surprise me. And always going into a figure wanting to like it. That's what I'm doing I have no other. I open toys because I want to like everything. So you're always going to get unbiased, or at least it's my opinion, right? It's just all I could give you is my opinion. So let's take a look at the figure, and then we'll go into all that other stuff afterwards. So right off the bat, I mean, the figure looks cool. I do like the sculpted details. And again, it almost, when a figure is almost there and it's almost great and it could be like amazing, and there's just like a few things that just hold it back, in my opinion, it makes it way worse. I feel like it might as well just be the worst figure ever made, because it could have been amazing. Not to mention, let's get into the articulation first, because you guys know my ADHD toy reviews, because it's really just a stream of conscious. I like to see the figure in hand and just get all my thoughts out. So right off the bat, I have to just say, amazing looking sculpt. Like, it looks great for a retail, $25, which I think this figure was like $30 or something on Amazon. For a $25, $30 figure, the sculpt is pretty good. They didn't really use that rubbery plastic, so that's good. You kind of have that hard plastic here. You never know with Hasbro what kind of Hasbro figure you're getting. There are pinless joints. This looks like it's a completely new sculpt. They even gave it the diaphragm articulation. So I just don't really know why they cut out on the butterfly joints. They've did sculpts with butterfly joints before. I don't know. So head is very limited. It's on that single ball joint. I don't know why they keep doing this. Marvel Legends from like 20 years ago could look up, and these new Marvel Legends figures cannot look up. This is not good, Hasbro. I don't know why we keep getting this. That's ridiculous. Look, it doesn't even move. Look at that. I don't want to have to cut every single figure I buy just so I can move him around. Like, it's wild. So the neck is horrible. Again, the arms horrible. Double jointed elbows look really good. Really good range of motion. Butterfly, bicep swivel. We do get extra hands. We'll take a look at those later. Again, the diaphragm joint is really nice. I like these type of figures. When a figure has a diaphragm, I'm buying it. You know what I mean? Again, no drop down hips. This figure could be, everyone could be going nuts talking about this figure. And I did see some of the shills actually try and pose this guy, and it looked so silly. They were like really stretching it to like make him like look so crazy, to be like, look, this figure's great. Hasbro's awesome. Everything Hasbro makes is awesome. I don't know, I almost went Todd McFarlane there. Hey guys, it's Todd McFarlane, and today we're doing a review of the new Black Spider-Man. This is the Black Spider-Man because the symbiote is on here. You know, I made Venom, and now that almost went Billy Madison. Yeah, he poses well if you freaking twist him around, his diaphragm joint around like this. Yeah, guys, man, he gets into some sick poses, dude. He gets into some, you just don't know how to pose. You just don't know how to pose, man. He's great. Okay, sorry, back to reality, Rock. No drop down hips, could have been amazing. We do get a thigh cut. They have the seamless joints, which look great. We got the thigh, we have a shin cut, which is nice. No toe articulation. Why would there be? They could have re-released this figure until the end of time. I think they knew that Black Suit Spider-Man is always a moneymaker. I've said this in other videos, because the mold, it's just a mold and then white paint. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 paint steps. And boom, you're getting maximum profit. Like, they don't have to do anything. These are just... These basically print money. And plus, everyone always likes the black suit. So, you know, you're just, again, like printing money. The sculpt is the strongest part of this. And it really does a lot of heavy lifting for this figure. Making me not think it's total garbage. But, you know, I just don't think, like, you're going to have fun playing with this guy. You know what I mean? But, I mean, a lot of collectors, they just put him on the shelf, right? You buy a figure, you put him on the shelf, and you're like, that's fine with me. Not everyone's doing TikTok hand poses. He does look good. You know, I'm getting actually turned around. I was going to return him. I might be keeping him. I'm going to see by the end of this video how I feel. And that's going to be my new thing with the figures I'm on the fence for, because a lot of people ask me my opinion on things. The Hulk is going back. The Maximum Series Hulk, I did a review of that. Really let down with that guy. This figure is not, it was going back, and it might be winning me around. So, speaking of accessories, we have a pair of open hands. Not that, you know, he could use these to kind of, you're not going to be doing any crazy poses. And then we have whipping hands, which is really nice. Even though I think... this figure shot out didn't he shoot out in a different way? That sounds so crazy. And speaking of shootout, we have this black webbing. But these webbings always stink, man. I have a video up on the channel, how to make your own webbing really, really cheap. That's amazing. Go check that video out. It's on my page. Maybe I'll link it in the bio. But this is, I don't know about you guys. I never use these. It's just worthless to me. It's also crazy we've never had an unmasked Peter Parker head. We had Miles Morales get unmasked head in his Gameverse figure, which I do have 2 of those. I have both of the Gameverse Miles Morales. And we'll take a look at and compare those right now. Let's do it. It's really funny how inconsistent Hasbro is, because this Venom figure is just awesome. Like, this Venom figure is crazy. Really cool. Probably one of the best Marvel Legends ever made. And then you have this figure that should be and could be amazing. And they just dropped the ball, and, like, very slightly dropped the ball. Like, they lukewarmly dropped the ball. Like, it's so unfortunate. Size comparisons. This looks good because I didn't know this. Miles Morales is supposed to be taller than Peter Parker. I didn't know that. This is the Marvel Select Spider-Man, which is really nice, but he's obviously out of scale. And I did a ton of mods to him to get him to, you know, do some nice posing. So this was just on my Gameverse shelf. This figure is actually really nice. It's like, it's got super, everything is molded. You know, the cuts are all there. They just needed a little bit more mobility. So this is a really cool figure. Came with tons of accessories too. Fun fact, I bought a PlayStation 5 just to play Spider-Man 2. And it was very lackluster. Like, the game is fun, but the stories are pretty mild. I don't like ugly MJ. They tried to make MJ as ugly as possible. That cop lady was just very annoying. Like, so like forced in there, so silly. But flying around New York City, the game mechanics are very nice. So again, games doing all the heavy lifting, and then the people writing the story are just, well, like that deaf girl storyline, and then getting the guy a prom date. It's just like so much nonsense. I want him to save people and play and fight villains. It's really that simple. And but whatever, man. Things are so whack that it makes me sound like negative when it's really just things suck. And I'm not afraid to say it like other people are. People are very afraid to say their own opinions, and then they lash out at you. People who have strong opinions, they lash out at them because they don't have the courage to say the stuff that I say. You know, like Eminem once said, y'all don't got the balls to sugarcoat or say what I say, so sugarcoat it at all. I just get on the mic and spit it, and whether you like to admit it or it, yeah. I'm not going to quote Eminem to you guys, but I can if I want to. There we go. Here he is with the other black suit Spider-Man from this year. One of great figure. I love this figure. Different heads, different hands, really fun to play with. This figure is winning me over. It's pretty nice. I'm worried like I'm never going to play with him if I put him on the shelf. And also, I don't know if you could have the Venom Spider-Man and Venom together, right? On a shelf. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. But here he is next to my favorite. And that's the thing. It's like when I like something, I'm going to say I like it. This Mafex Spider-Man is awesome. I did the mods on him, and I put a different head sculpt. And you have like a Raimi Spider-Man. Amazing. And then another really good Spider-Man. So many Spider-Mans this year. Holy moly. But you guys watch them. That's why everyone makes them, and everyone makes videos on them, because you guys watch them. This Revoltech bootleg CT Toys is awesome. I actually played with this thing, like, and pose him around, like, so fun. So this year has a lot of good figures like this Venom, and it also has a lot of duds. Like, this figure is not bad at all. Like, it's not bad in any stretch, but like I said, what makes it worse is it could have been amazing. They just dropped the ball. You know, just a few things. The head sculpt could have had an extra head. It could have had neck articulation, and it could have had butterfly joints. Everything else is pretty nice. I'm not sure if I'm keeping him. Like, I don't know, man. It's cool, but we don't have a Kraven. Like, I don't know. Are they going to do more of these Gameverse figures? I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Are you picking this up? It's a safe bet. I'm sure he'll jump in price like crazy in the future one day. So maybe you want to buy him and just scalp it later because you're a scalper. But personally, like, I don't know if I'm going to even have a space for him on the shelf. I'm just going to say it's whatever, man. You let me know I want to know what the toy community is feeling. Really, leave a comment on this one. I just kind of want to see where everybody's at. Me, personally, he looks cool. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. That's today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I need everybody, go check out my Mercari shop. I sell stuff on eBay, on Mercari. And if you're a watcher of the channel, always DM me. I give you guys the best. Don't even look at the prices on there. You let me know. I'll give you the best deal I can get. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. Use my code. Down below is the link. Go over there. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. Use my code. We both get up to $50 in credit, and then I go and buy, like, this figure. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy. You guys get it. So you guys help support the channel. You don't have to do anything other than sign up, and we both get some stuff on there. So it's great. My Macari link is down below. It's better than eBay. You get a lot of good deals on there. The toy community is thriving, so go check it out. And please, if you're gonna sign up, use my link, or else we both don't get credit, and it just stinks. That's stinky. What is up with all these Marvel Legends reviews? Am I an MCU Hasbro shill? Hey guys, it's a new Marvel. This is the coolest thing ever. No, that's not how you start a video. That's not. Let's restart that.